Hey, welcome back to your Caribou Data Science channel, America. A big shout out to the 7 people who watched this video yesterday. And now I need you 7 people to each invite one person yourself, okay? And of course, subscribe, click the like button, click the share button, share the video on Facebook and Twitter, emails, and text messages, okay? Let's just get a start, America. To begin with, we know that the deaths for the fourth quarter of 2020 were undercounted by at least 4,000 because that's roughly how many the state of Ohio undercounted. Secondly, we know that as a minimum, the deaths for 2021 are overcounted by 4,000 because what the governor's office of Ohio did, the Ohio governor's office did, he added the missing counts on the February 11th, 12th, and 13th of 2021. Okay, just something to ponder there. Okay. Of course, I also forgot to turn the. Okay. Now, one of the curious things about the way U.S. numbers are counted is one of the curious way U.S. counts COVID-19 cases and deaths is they count them from the very first case and the very first death up until today. Now, why is that unusual? Because diseases like cancer and heart disease are counted 1 year at a time. So on January 1st, the counts for cancer and heart disease are set back to zero. So let's just take a look here uh, at these numbers for the U.S. Okay, these numbers for the U.S. Long declining patterns for the first 7 months of the year. Then in July, the huge spike began. Now our question, of course, is how many of these people were vaccinated? Although that does now appear to be trending back down a little bit, but how many of these people were vaccinated? What about deaths for this year? Again, a long declining pattern of deaths. Then we saw an increase in deaths in COVID-19 in September, beginning in July. So again, the question is how many of these people were vaccinated? Now, as you can see here, 2021 cases with 3 months to go has already passed uh, has already passed has already passed has already passed 2020 cases. But the question is how many of these people were vaccinated? Same thing with deaths. 2020 deaths has almost caught 2020 deaths. 2020 deaths. Again, how many of these people were vaccinated? So despite a massive vaccination effort, deaths and cases continue to increase. Maybe at a slower rate. Deaths may be increasing at a slower rate, but I would say not a visibly slower rate. Now, if you take a look here, well, let's just look here at the July to July figures, okay? They're almost a mirror of each other. See what I mean? 2020 goes up, then 2021 goes down. Same thing with deaths. 2020 goes up, 2021 goes down. These are the daily numbers. Okay, you can see here on September 25th, we had 47,531 cases, with an average cases of 116,460, which seems kind of high, considering how low these here are. Okay, what about deaths? You can see deaths over here were averaging 1,728 deaths per day. But the actual numbers for January 20, or September 26 was only 286 deaths for a single day. Monthly cases, again, how many of these people were vaccinated? An increase beginning in July. Now it appears to be falling back off a little bit, but nonetheless, how many of these people were vaccinated? What about deaths? Here you go. All right. How many of these people here were vaccinated? What about monthly cases? Well, unfortunately, monthly cases for September is going to be the fifth most so far. Deaths, well, deaths are still going to be the one, two, three, fourth most deaths so far. And this is kind of a fun plot. It answers the question, for every 100,000 people, how many people are infected with, are getting infected with COVID-19? And that number is somewhere between 25 and 50. Okay. Deaths, the same question. So right now, on average, about one for every 100,000 people, about one half of a person is dying with COVID-19. Okay. These are the cumulative totals. Again, we had a slight flattening here, but now the trend is moving back upward in cases, and there's no reason for these numbers to flatten out at this point. Okay, deaths. Well, deaths are continuing to go up despite a massive vaccination program. Okay, some people like to talk about what's it called, tribal immunity or something like that, the immunity community. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not really know about that. But anyway, America, thanks so much for your time, and we'll catch you tomorrow with a new report. Thanks.